on, you guys? Alright, so this is gonna be another sort of time-lapse video. We're gonna be pulling out the subframe, and the differential just happens to be broke. Don't know exactly what's broke, but something's not working right. I noticed it the other day when I was driving. It just didn't feel right. So what we're gonna do, since we're gonna be pulling the differential anyways, I'm gonna take the subframe out. All the bushings need to be replaced, which I have energy suspension polyurethane bushings that I'm gonna be putting in. So we'll go ahead and get started on that, and then probably refresh the subframe, make it look decent. I don't know if I'm gonna paint it, but we'll go ahead and start on that, and then I'll put you guys into a time lapse now, and then we'll go from there. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is drain the differential fluid. This is some pretty nasty stuff. After we drain the differential fluid here, it's kind of hard to see it, right there, we're gonna go ahead and take out that bolt and that bolt. We also have to disconnect the drive shaft. I'm gonna have to probably disconnect the exhaust. Definitely gonna have to fix that. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's zip tied. That's no good. And then we're gonna go ahead and take all the axle bolts off here and here. And once we do that, then we'll go ahead and take out these two bolts back here, which there is a lot of weird stuff going on here I don't quite understand. But after that, we're gonna go ahead and pull the differential and then see what the damage is. One thing I forgot to mention, you will need a 1/2 inch wrench to get that loose. Most people probably drain their differential when they get it out, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it before, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so now we got it loose. Go ahead and bring it back. Okay. Now it's probably not going to drain as much as I want it to because the car is jacked up only in the back, but this will at least get us started. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that does not smell good at all. It doesn't look like any chunks coming out, which is good. Jesus, I can't even explain what that smells like right now. Been quite some time since I've smelled differential fluid. But so far, so good. I'm trying to get a look at all the bushings, and they look pretty shot. So we'll go ahead, time lapse this some more, and then we'll go from there. Now that most of, what the hell is that? Oh, that's just water. Okay, now that most of that is drained out, I'll go ahead and put the plug back in, and then we'll start loosening up the axle nuts. And then after the axle nuts, do the drive shaft, and then from the drive shaft we'll go ahead and take the main 2 differential bolts out of the subframe on the back side, which, if you don't know which ones I'm talking about, it's those ones right there. And then after that, we will go ahead and, well, before I undo those, of course, I'm gonna go ahead and put the jack underneath it so it'll hold the weight of it, and then we'll bring it down and then we'll get it cleaned up and take it apart, see what's going on. I'm kind of hoping it's just an axle that broke, but this also gives me a chance to either go with the 1.5 way differential, 2-way differential, or do a spool, whichever. I don't want to go the cheap route, which is the spool, but at the same time this is more of a budget build, so it is very possible that I might go that route, at least for now. Go ahead and get this diff bolt just tight. I'm not going for a world record over here. Definitely not the world's strongest man. Go ahead and wipe that off real quick. And then after that, we will assess the damage once I get this out, and then we'll go from there. I see a lot of corroded bolts, so new hardware will definitely be on the list. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so we don't have a time lapse. So it looks like these bolts are pretty tight on here. Before it drips on my face. God, this just stinks. So it looks like they are a little more tight on here than I want them to be, and they're trying to round. I got two 12mm wrenches. Hopefully that'll get these off. Yeah, this exhaust is definitely gonna have to come off of here. It is right in the way. Yeah, I definitely need an air ratchet. But as you guys know from the Aero Catch video, I don't have a compressor. It works only if I unplug it after 5 minutes of being on, so it doesn't hit the max pressure, kicks the bleeder valve open. It's a bunch of crap. But let's see if we can get this to work really quick. I might try to set this up where maybe it's sitting flat on the ground or something, and see if I can't get video that way. So I'll just set it right here, and then you guys can be the judge if it works or if it doesn't. But let's see here. Okay, so we're gonna have to resort to another way, which I didn't want to, but that is to release the axles from the hubs and drop the entire subframe with the differential. That's not gonna be fun. So I'll check back in with you guys here in a minute once I figure out a solution. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this. So, it's kind of hard to see, but the axle is here. I need a light. Now if you can kind of see, let's see if I can. Let's try like that. Hopefully you guys can see this. So I'm spinning the passenger side axle, and there's not one single movement off of the driver's axle, which is a problem. Open differentials are counteractive, so you spin one clockwise, the other one's counter. You spin the other one clockwise, the other one's counter. It's not doing that. Hence, the ring or the pin, something's broke inside this differential. I don't know what it is, but we're about to find out. I need a garage. I don't know if you guys can hear the thunder in the background, but it's about to storm. and I'm trying to get this out as fast as possible. If not, I'm gonna have to halt progress and come back to it when the rain stops. Garage, please. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and bust loose the exhaust bolts. Dent. Bust loose the exhaust bolts and then pull it off the hanger and get it out of the way so I can get the other axle nuts off. And then once those axle nuts come off, we'll go ahead and get the drive shaft bolts and nuts out, and then start working on the differential mount bolts. And they look like trash. Here, I'll show you. Here's one of them. Really hard to see it. Hopefully I can get some lighting really soon, so you guys can see this better, but yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So with how bad this weather is turning out to be, and the fact that I need to get way under this to take the exhaust bolts loose through halfway down. It's nowhere near where I can reach right now, and the weather I don't think is going to hold out for me. So I'll pick back up with this when the weather clears up and I can get further under the vehicle. Under the 240. What are those? But yeah, kind of a tease. Sorry. It's gonna be a lot of letdowns until I can get into a shop. But yeah, if you guys like what you're seeing and you want to see more of it, subscribe, like the video, definitely helps out, and drop a comment, you know. Let me know where you guys are watching and tuning in from, and what you guys think of the progress so far. I mean, yeah, videos are kind of split, but one day it's this, one day it's that, but hey, at least it's content, right? Alright, well, I'm signing off. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.